Yeah, this is an interesting one. Hi, Charles. What do you think about the Kyle Rittenhouse case? Everybody's just in silence right now. You know, the thing that bothered me the most about this entire case was that I don't understand why he was there. His mother drove him there. Family member drove him there. And like, as a parent or somebody in a position over a child, why would you be like, here's this gun and go to this location with all this stuff going on and best of luck. I mean, that's the place for police and soldiers to go. It's not the place for 17-year-old kids to go. So shouldn't have been there in the first place. It's an interesting case. There was certainly a lot of prosecutorial misconduct there, incompetent prosecutors. um, the charges were probably too vast for what they were looking for, so they overstepped. And there was a lot of cases where it looked like they were trying to cause a mistrial, so they get another shot at it because they didn't quite get the testimony that they were looking for. And this is the problem when politics gets so deeply ingrained in the judicial system. There's this either underreaction or overreaction, and you never really get any notion of justice. Now, I think what's going to happen is it's going to be like the O.J. Simpson case where he gets acquitted, but then there's a civil case and probably ends up getting sued, and lots of money changes hands as a result. So he's certainly not completely out of hot water, and it's just a human tragedy. Say what you will about the whole event, people died, and the right response from society is to look at the macro and ask fundamental questions. Why did people die? And how did we get here? Instead of the micro and saying that this is somehow an indication of systemic this or systemic that, or just an example of how fundamentally unfair society is, or, he's a hero or any of these things. It's not the right approach. You have to take a step back and say, how did we get here? Why did we get here? And kind of work your way through it. Um, and that's all I'm going to say about it. I wasn't there, and the facts and circumstances are quite difficult. And there's a lot of moving pieces to this entire conversation. And vast majority of people who are consuming the narrative, whether it be from the right wing media or the mainstream media, they just simply don't have the right facts and the right perspective in this matter. It's more of a meta problem of why did society allow these types of things to happen? And there's a lot of blame to go all around, from Kyle himself to his parents, to the media, to the prosecutor, and others. And we just have to move on. And if it's going to be meaningful at all, we have to gain some wisdom as a society in this respect, and hopefully avoid these things from happening again. Or we can just get really angry and just say overreactionary things and believe America is a horrible country, or rah rah, and then we'll just keep digging deeper, and more and more and more of these incidents will happen, and less justice will occur.